Since 2022, Western nations have tightened the financial screws on Moscow, removing Russia from SWIFT, freezing assets, and slapping massive sanctions on its banks and elites. But in early 2025, something new emerged beneath the radar, a cryptocurrency called a 7A5. Launched in February this year, a 7A5 isn't just another digital token, it's a stablecoin, a cryptocurrency pegged to a real-world asset. But unlike the usual dollar-backed coins, a 7A5 is linked directly to the Russian ruble. And it's already caught the attention of Western analysts who believe it could help Russia quietly dodge sanctions and reconnect to global financial flows. The project was reportedly spearheaded by Ilan Shor, a controversial Moldovan oligarch with deep ties to Moscow and a Russian state-owned bank. Together, they've created what experts describe as the first ruble-pegged stablecoin. That alone makes it harder for Western regulators to track, trace, or block, unlike USDT or other dollar-based alternatives. The move comes after a major setback for Russia's crypto ambitions. Earlier this year, the US-based company Tether froze $28 million worth of USDT linked to wallets on Garantex, Russia's biggest crypto exchange. That crackdown sent shockwaves through Russian financial circles. It was a wake-up call, showing just how vulnerable Russia's crypto strategies were when tied to US-compliant platforms. In response, Moscow moved fast. Analysts found that just before Garantex was shut down, tens of millions of dollars were rapidly shifted into a 7A5. This was no coincidence. It was a signal. Russia was building its own system, one it could control. So how does a 7A5 work? The stablecoin is backed by cash reserves in Promsvyazbank, a sanctioned Russian bank linked to the military. Transactions take place on Grinex, a crypto exchange based in Kyrgyzstan. The location is strategic. Kyrgyzstan is friendlier to Russian interests and less susceptible to Western regulatory pressure. That means A7A5 can operate in a space that's legally gray, but practically hard to regulate. Legally speaking, using A7A5 isn't necessarily illegal. But the problem arises when sanctioned individuals or entities use it to bypass financial bans. And with about $150 million already held in A7A5 wallets, the scale is growing fast. The cryptocurrency also appears to be more than just a financial tool. Investigators have linked the A7A5 infrastructure to Ilan Shor's political network in Moldova. Websites linked to Shor and the A7 project reportedly share the same IP addresses, raising concerns that the coin could be used to influence elections and stir unrest. The European Union has already sanctioned Shor, accusing him of trying to interfere in Moldova's upcoming presidential vote and its referendum on EU membership. These aren't isolated concerns. They highlight how crypto can be weaponized for geopolitical influence. What makes a 7A5 different from other cryptocurrencies is its strategic purpose. This isn't just about decentralization or innovation, it's about sovereignty. Russia wants a payment system immune to Western interference. By creating a ruble-based stablecoin and anchoring it in a crypto-friendly state, Moscow is attempting to rewrite the rules of global finance. The bigger picture? If A7A5 succeeds, it could inspire other sanctioned states, from Iran to North Korea, to launch their own sovereign digital currencies. This could create a parallel financial system outside the reach of Western banks, regulators, or even SWIFT. For now, a 7A5 is still small, but it's growing. And it represents a challenge not just to sanctions policy, but to the very idea that the West can control the flow of money in a multipolar world.